Hello and welcome to Clark and Addison, Born into the Ivy. We're here to talk about Alex Bregman. If you have not heard, the Cubs signed, holy crap, Alex Bregman to a 5-year, $175 million contract last night. It's about time they opened up that damn checkbook and went out and got a player that the Cubs can use. However, it's not the player I wanted. That doesn't mean I'm not excited, but I'm apprehensive about the contract and the length of it. He has a no trade clause too. $70 million has been deferred. I'll find out more information and give you all more information about that. We'll go into more about Alex Bregman. My apprehension about him is I feel like he is declining some. However, when I looked at some of the numbers earlier today, his hard hit percentage has gone up. Even though I felt like the WAR is going down, the WRC plus has gone down gradually. The hard hit percentage is going up. So is the pull percentage some. And I think that takes a little bit away from Bregman. Perhaps that was partly because he played in Boston last year. With that pull percentage, because that's where it went up. It was last year. And the hard hit rate was 44%. That's pretty freaking good. He kind of needs to pull the ball a little more at Wrigley as a right-handed hitter, at least for like home run power. But I'm hoping to see that Oppo too with him, and I'd like to see a little more of that divide. Again, we'll dive more into that. I'm excited for what it does for 25 or 26 and 27 for the Cubs. The last 3 years make me a bit apprehensive. I think that even as a declining player, these next 2 years, he's a great player. I'm not trying to take away from what Bregman is right now. I just worry about the aging of him. And the fact that he's 32 already, is a 5-year deal, or he's going into his age 32 year. He's 31 right now. But for the 26th season, he will be 32. So, that matters. Like it or not. So, he's here for 32, 33, age 33, 34, 35, and 36. That's pretty exciting. It's not like he's going to be terribly old, but some players just, we'll see. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I know that I keep saying I'm excited and telling you why maybe I'm apprehensive. But I am excited about this. I think that it makes the Cubs much better right now. Only if they do not trade anybody. Unless they're going to make the Major League roster better now, too. If they did this deal to then trade Matt Shaw or Nico Hoerner, which is the rumors right now, I'm going to be incredibly pissed. And it doesn't make the team that much better now. It does make them somewhat better, but it doesn't if they trade Shaw. If they trade Nico, it doesn't matter. All they did was trade Nico for Alex Bregman, and it doesn't make the team better, in my opinion. It just doesn't. It would be ridiculous that they did that if they do that. I'll be pissed. Well, tell me your thoughts. Do you guys think that would be asinine? This is only a great signing if they keep the rest of the team as is, unless they trade either of those players to help make the rest of the Major League team stronger. So that means you got to bring back somebody else who's stronger on the Major League roster. Not pieces in the minors that can help later on or any of that. That doesn't make this 2026 team better. It just doesn't. I don't care even if you're trying to intend to use those to add other pieces later. That's just crazy. It will be a salary dump if they trade Nico to me, and that's stupid because Nico doesn't make that much. And it would be asinine to me to trade Matt Shaw just as much because I believe in his talent. I think he can be a really good to great player. I really do. And I think it would be crazy to have given up on him if they do that. Because if they trade him, that's what they will have done. Matt Shaw could be a super utility guy a la Ben Zobrist this year. And it would be crazy not to keep that. And that bench is as strong as it's ever been since those 2016 to 17 years. 15 to 17. It was the strongest the bench has been, in my opinion. And I'm excited that we finally have a strong bench, a guy like Matt Shaw, who can substitute in any of those positions and keep a high level of play if somebody were to get hurt. I don't understand why we would forfeit that advantage that this team has now. They have a great starting staff. I think they have a makings of a good bullpen. The jury's still out a little bit. They don't have that high-profile anchor guy. But I really like Daniel Palencia. I think he can be that dude. I think Hunter Harvey can help be that guy. They have some really good high-leverage guys, potential guys who can step into that. I think that they've earned the right to be trusted on that. Jed has. They've had a couple of they've adjusted. They quickly adjusted last year and made a great bullpen. And they made a solid bullpen in the latter half of 24. Earned the right to be trusted for that. The rest of it, I don't feel like they have earned the right. I am glad that they finally opened the checkbook, but it will be null and void if they trade one of these guys. Tell me your thoughts, boys and girls. Go Cubs.